fucking like crazy people, north. But if you're gonna go out for like a night out, I'd rather go like Newcastle or Emma than like London.
And friendliness, north.
And I would say,
Don't go out, so I don't know.
I will say, hey, after being on tour, north is so fun. When you go to Newcastle,
I'll agree with you.
Start a new investigation. Now it's basically a Newcastle investigation. And what I'm going to be looking at in this, right, is basically the Muslim influence on a place like Newcastle. And I'm just using the Newcastle as an example because now this basically is going on all across Britain, in Britain's towns, cities like Sheffield, Leeds, Bradford, Glasgow, all our, obviously places that are even Northern Retreat. And it's basically a Islamic influence taking a hold in all these little towns, little northern towns, and Scotland, Wales, and probably ones in the south as well, but I got a northern type of thing. So I'm just using this as an example, but it can be applied as a model across the board, So as you see, we've got these Muslim councils and civil servants in these small British towns. You get a lot of investment into this type of thing. Now this is, as far as I'm aware, this is a fairly new venue, this Rusty's, and it's drag performances. Now, there's about 5 drag clubs in Newcastle. Now, if you think about it, what's the investments in these towns? Right? They're investing a lot of money into drag clubs and stuff like that, and also into mosques. We've got 5 mosques in and around Newcastle. We've got 5 drag bars. Right? So this is like, why would that be? Because this is Muslim influence. This is what the Muslims want, the young white children to get into this stuff, become drag artists, right? And obviously, they also want to plough money into their own mosques. So it's Islamic. Direct Muslim influence. As you see, you got Rusty's Bar, you got Drag Castle. Drag Castle. Drag Castle. You got Boulevards Club, Danny Day, Miss Rory, Rusty's Sure Bar, Crossdresser Heaven, Fabulous Little Gay Bar, in the heart of Newcastle. Newcastle's drag scene is flourishing and all this. Central Station, Drag Island, So you got 5, 6 bloody drag clubs in this Newcastle, right, for a start. No, I must admit, I only thought there was about 5 mosques in Newcastle, which is a small place. It's about like 30 odd miles all around. I thought there was about 5 mosques in the vicinity, but as you can see, 19 mosques. So this is crazy. Now, how do you get that, right? How do you get investment in mosques? Because you've got a Islamic council and you've got Islamic civil servants. It's simple as. So they're investing money into drag clubs for the whites, right? And mosques for obviously their own Muslims. And, this is why you do not allow them into your councils and your governments and your authorities. Because this is what happens, this is a takeover. Now, another aspect will have a big impact on the town of Newcastle was the Scottish and Newcastle Brewery, which stood there for quite a while. Not sure exactly when it started up, but it closed in the early 2000s. You see, they closed 2005. Right? Now, again, right, this had a major impact on the place, right? And basically, it's got to be Islamic. It's got to be a Muslim influence closed to the brewery. Because you used to get some beautiful beers out of that, right? And now the beer is basically transferred to lager, right? And it's filth, it's poison. You know, like this type of thing. Carlsberg, Heineken, Foster's, Colin Black Label, Stella Artois. It's not even fit for drink. It's not even fit for human consumption. You know, it's trash, poison. Again, this had a massive effect, but it was understated. You know, it was like kept very quiet to a certain, as quietly as possible to close the door. Of course, you lost many jobs and basically a bit of heart and soul, you know, from the town itself. You know, again, it's got to be Muslimic influence. You know, as you see from this week, you're trying to find out who your local councillors are. You have to jump through hoops on this thing. I mean, basically, there's no photographs, right? So, you know, it's hard to find out who you know your local councillors actually is. But you can be guaranteed they're Islamic, you know. There's a thing, a phone number you gotta phone up and all this, find your local councillor, right, you know. A basic allowance of £10,000. Basic allowance, and then more on top for backhanders and, you know, bribes from Pakistan, etc. Right? So this is a, you know, corrupt ass. These are going to be Pakistani and Bangladeshi and all that, guaranteed. Yeah, this is the main MP, but as we know, you know, these are just frontispieces. In actual fact, it's your councillors and your civil servants who are running, like, the towns. You know, the people think the ones on the TV and all that, or, you know, have power or have influence, but they don't, you know. It's the local councillors and the civil servants who run, you know, the local vicinities, boroughs. So of course, you know, you've got Islamophobia, type thing. Islamophobia Awareness Month. And, you know, so there's going to be a lot of influence, you know, Islamic influence. Coming about it. So basically, I visited Bilal Jamia Mosque. I don't fear Islam, but I do oppose its values and culture. You like the money, you know, you like the money what they supply you with. So much so that there's 19 mosques in one small town. You know. So quite a few mosques. For Whitey's drug clubs, Queens upon Tyne, and Drag Idol. You can see that, you know, there's the direct correlation between, you know, as one grew, so does the other. These things, these are growth industries, if you like, right? Channeling the people into these things and all the good stuff sort of guns, you know. Of course, you notice the 5-pointed star.